And thank you so much for being with us. Our top story tonight, President Donald Trump welcomes El Salvador's president to the White House, calling him, quote, a friend of mine. El Salvador is where the Trump administration deported more than 200 Venezuelan immigrants accused of gang activity and violent crimes. They're now locked up in a maximum security prison. The country's top leader says that he's ready to help the Trump administration with its deportation goals. Let's check in with White House correspondent Owen Jensen with the latest. Owen.
Eric, President Nayib Bukele is extremely popular in El Salvador and an ally to the Trump administration. In the Oval Office today, President Trump told him, "You want to stop crime, and so do we."
Outside the West Wing, President Donald Trump says hello to President Nayib Bukele. Moments later, inside, they address reporters.
So I knew him as a very young man. Now he's just a young man. And he's done a fantastic job. Mr. President, it's an honor to have you.
Thank you.
You're doing incredibly for your country. And we appreciate working with you.
And we're very eager to help. We know that you have a crime problem, a terrorism problem that you need help with.
President Trump also posted this video on Truth Social. The U.S. will pay about $6 million for El Salvador to imprison the Venezuelan immigrants for a year.
We're a great country, but we had stupid people running this country. And I can say it. What they've done to us at the border should never and can never be forgotten. It's a sin, what they did. And you are helping us out. And we appreciate it.
The Supreme Court has called for the administration to facilitate the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Maryland resident and Salvadoran citizen who had a court order preventing his deportation to his native country over fears of gang persecution.
The question is preposterous. How can I smuggle a terrorist into the United States? I don't have the power to return him to the United States.
U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi responds.
And in 2019, two courts, an immigration court and an appellate immigration court, ruled that he was a member of MS-13 and he was illegally in our country.
Still, a Democratic lawmaker criticizes President Trump's immigration crackdown.
They are doing whatever they want, and they could care less what judges are saying, what Congress is saying, and they're acting on what I think is a horrific policy around immigration.
As President Bukele left the White House after his meeting with President Trump, I tried asking him from afar how it went.
President Bukele, how was your meeting with President Trump, sir? How was your meeting with President Trump? Can you expand on that, please? Repeat, por favor.
Thank you.
Also tonight, Senator Chris Van Hollen of Maryland says he will travel to El Salvador if Kilmar Abrego Garcia is not returned to the United States so he can check on his condition. He says his constituent was abducted and illegally deported. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.